This episode of Unboxed was brought to you by Ava Media. Guess my copy of Wind Waker HD hasn't arrived yet, so I'm gonna need something to tie me over. How about another game based around water? This week on Unboxed, it's Hydrophobia. Okay, let me explain why. Back in August, I had Unboxed Digital Month. Now, the original lineup for that series was Unfinished Swan, Quantum Conundrum, The Cave, Hydrophobia, and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. But then DuckTales Remastered came out and, well, woo! So unfortunately, one game had to meet the chopping block, and that was Hydrophobia. But now that I'm waiting on my mail to hurry up, let's take a look at Hydrophobia. The game was released in 2010 on the Xbox Live Arcade by Dark Energy Digital, and the main selling point of the title was the studio's use of its own engine, the Hydro engine, which provides realistic fluid dynamics technology for flowing water, allowing it to interact with the surroundings. At least that's what this says. So it's my understanding this engine allows water to act like water, which is interesting to say the least. Most engines are more concerned about the physics of actual objects, and most time water is just made to look twinkly. And hey, if James Cameron wants to make another game on his movies, I think you know what he would make. Piranha 2, obviously! We begin the game with Kate, who works as an engineer on the giant city-sized luxury cruise ship called the Queen of the World. But soon enough, terrorists go boom, and Kate is stuck in the bowels of the ship, with the only person able to help her is her friend Scoot. And, just listen to him.
The party of the century is happening on your doorstep, and you're staying at home.
And that's all you're gonna get from me. Hydrophobia is your run-of-the-mill, follow the beacon, complete puzzles and shoot enemies third-person game with a few minor twists. Firstly, there is your Mavi device, which records encryptions found on the wall, which open doors. I will say the water physics are really good. Shooting glass doors, letting more water flow in and having your body dragged along by the current are pretty interesting features. What's clear though is most of the time was spent on the engine, as the game itself feels really bare bone. The controls feel stiff, the enemies look like stand-ins for Call of Duty and Splinter Cell, and that's when the game just isn't bugging out. Cameras getting stuck, doors refusing to open, and just plain freezing came for the journey, until we had to open the shuttle carts and, wait. What?! It's only been 3 hours, what the hell?! Yes. Turns out this game was planned as the first part of a trilogy. No! You don't do that! And apparently the original version was even worse, and the devs attempted to fix that with a major update. Oh, and apparently there is another version with additional content called Hydrophobia Prophecy on the PS3 and Steam. But you know what? No, thank you. This game cost me 400 MS points. It isn't a bad arcade game like Amy. Ugh. I just say it's very bare bones. And what's worse is that after the game's failure, Dark Energy Games shut down. Damn. Well, I'll see you all next week. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go check my mail again.